Uncle Orley here. First chowder, south of Astoria. We're in Seaside. Lewis and Clark are out there in bronze. Those were some hardy sons of bitches, weren't they? Man, oh man. End of the road. Anyway, we're here at Moe's Chowder. It's the first chowder. It's actually pretty good. I'd say stop and get it. Only had two spoonfuls. Beautiful. There's going to be more. Pay attention. Hey, got nothing better to do, huh? Uncle Orley. Pause. Can't tell it's been raining, can you? Okay. It's been raining. It's a beautiful day. Oh, God, I love a good storm. Chowder number 2. Surpassed Moe's. I'm sorry, Moe's. Yours was pretty good. This one even better. South Beach Fish Market, Newport, here on the Oregon coast. Boy, I hope I got the name of that thing right. Anyway, this chowder, good. That chowder right there, good. I'm going to eat some more of that. That's just a little update. Uncle Orley, pause. Chowder number 3. Uncle Orley here. We're on our way down the Oregon coast. I'm only pointing this way because of the way my van is parked. What does that mean to you? It doesn't mean anything. Stop. Anyway, the Oregon Coast restaurant right there outside the window is where I picked up some chowder to be able to, can you see it? Can you see it? I picked up some chowder, number 3. I was just heading through town here. It's really breakfast. And I sat down, I gave it a quick taste, and then the phone rang. And I talked with my nephew Steven now for God knows how long enough to finish that chowder. That chowder's gone, brother. It was good. I don't know. Maybe it's right, maybe it's wrong, but I put hot sauce in my chowder. I always do. So if I'm doing something wrong, I apologize. I taste it first, but then I always put my hot sauce in. This was pretty good. I'd say we're going to stay in a. I'm not even going to scale at 5. We'll do a scale of 5. We've been hovering between the 2, 3, 4. We haven't hit anything fabulous just yet. Moe's was the first one. That was okay. And it got knocked down a peg with Lewis and Clark, those bastards. Did you see those statues? Lewis and Clark ate at that restaurant right there. Yeah, they did, because that's why they put their statues there. Anyway, this is a good one. I'm going to drop in some pictures of the restaurant, and that's why I'm rambling here, trying to get a couple minutes going. Anyway, this is why would people do this with food as a way of life? I don't know. I don't get it. But the chowder is good. That's number 3. We're going for as many as we can find. Heading south. Uncle Orley, pause. Ooh, what a day this is turning into be. It's Sunday. On our way down the coast. We're in Bandon, 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 Oregon. And up the street there is the Bandon Fish Market. We passed up Tony's. We passed up some other place, and the gal at Bandon, who got me my chowder for the day. So this will be number 4, but actually it's the 5th one, because we are going to pop the Coos Bay one in between here, but we were there 3 weeks ago, and Marie and I, and it was really good chowder. It's the only number 4 so far. It's the one that had the steelhead salmon in, but anyway, we'll get back to that later. This one is the Bandon Fish Market, right down here by the water. Water's out there. People all over the place. It's really quite a nice day. So let's see what they gave us. This is like opening up a brand new computer. Oh, can you hear that freshness of the oyster crackers? Wait. Can you smell those utensils? I can't believe they're still packing them in there. I would have done away with them by now. Wait. Oh, another pack of zesty oyster crackers. This could be a whole new genre of chowder opening. Yeah, I don't think so. Anyway, everybody likes these clean, compostable things. Don't let them sit around too long. Ooh, you want to sniff that a little bit? Get your black nose in there. No, I was going to say no spoon. They hid the spoon in here. Let's have the full experience, okay? Shall we have the full experience together? Let's pull out the spoon. There's a fork and a knife in there too. Don't try and escape. You can't escape. You have to stay there. We use the hot sauce, but we don't do it until we have a quick taste. All right, so we're gonna have ooh, look at this. She says it's the best. Let's see. You know what I find fascinating? Nobody calls this New England clam chowder out here, even though it's the white stuff. And I haven't seen anybody who has Manhattan style, the red stuff. So I guess it's just become chowder. This is quite good. I don't know. Second chowder in a day. All right, let's put a little bit of Cristal on there. I'm sorry, I got to do this. I apologize if I'm offending anybody out there, but no, I don't. I take that back. I don't apologize. If you don't put hot sauce on stuff, then that's your loss, not mine. All right, hang on a minute. Ooh, do you remember the series Checkmate? It was a kind of a detective show, and they had this swirling water, in the beginning. Every time I see this kind of thing with the swirls, when you put cream in coffee, right? I think of that show. Anybody remember that? What the heck was the name of that? Did I just say it? No, I don't remember. Checkmate. I think that was the name of it. We're gonna taste on this for a little bit, and then we're gonna put it away for later and warm it up, because there may be one more chowder today. So this would be 1, 2, 3, add Charlie's, 4, 5th chowder so far in just Oregon. Nice piece of clam. I like them when they don't fall apart, but they're not too chewy. Right in the middle. I'm a real food critic. I got all the lingo down. Okay, Uncle Orly, I got nothing to say. That's it. Chowder experience. Moving along. Uncle Orly. Pause. Uncle Orly here again. Hey, listen. I got to take a break from this chowder thing. After 4 bowls of chowder in 2 days, I know I said 5, but I'm adding Chuck's in for good measure because we had that a couple of weeks ago. But holy smokes, my intestines are, let's not get into that, and burping up fat bubbles, lactose intolerance. What was I thinking? Anyway, I've had some good chowder. Going to continue to do some chowders, but I'm trying something a little different. As I was looking for a restaurant here in Crescent City, just into California, heading down towards the Redwoods. Going to sleep with the Redwoods tonight. Oh, can't wait for that. I saw this big, gigantic sign. Well, I went by it, looking for the seafood restaurant out here on the harbor. They're closed. This place is open. And the sign in gigantic letters, big letters, said jambalaya. So guess what I got? I got me some jambalaya. And it's right here. Woo! Ooh, baby. That's looking good. That's some good looking jambalaya. I'm not sure exactly what to expect here. I suppose I should show it to you. I'm not going to show it to you. This is not a food channel, okay? Starting to look like one, though. Anyway, jambalaya. Love this stuff. Can't imagine what all's in here, but hang on, hang on. Andouille sausage. That's what I'm talking about. That's some good. Let's dig down. See what else we can find in here. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. Jambalaya. Off the hook. I'm not going to eat it now because I'm really not that hungry. But we'll be eating it later. Why I'm even doing a video on this, I have no idea. But you'll end up seeing it sooner or later. So, he told me their garlic bread was good garlic bread. I says, use good bread, right? He explained it. Fail. Oh, man. Oh, please. Ay, ay, ay. Honestly, seriously, I could do better garlic toast with a taco. I'm sorry. I'm not even going to give you the name of this restaurant. The jambalaya is great, but this toast is terrible. And it was like $3 or $4. 32 bucks for this little bit of stuff. Anyway, eating out's not my thing, you know that. But that's okay. How can you serve that as bread? We'll make some garlic bread later, and I'll show you how that works. All right, that's it. That's all I got. I got nothing to say. Uncle Orly, pause. I'm going to tell you here right now that the sourdough you get at Skoma's, I've never gotten anywhere else better. That's worth crossing the country for. So we're somewhere between San Francisco and the center of the state. Okay, all right, relax. Come on, that's good. Protect the home front. Anyway, nothing to be protected from. Anyway, we're on the way to Vansgiving, but we're wrapping up the chowder series. Mo, do something. Go somewhere. Come on. Go. Food, huh? All right, go. Get some food. Food. Who'd have thought? Dog wants food. I chowdered myself to death by the end of Oregon with all those chowders. They were all very good. Haven't tasted this one yet. I'm about to, but I had to have a bite of the bread, just like I remember it. Real sourdough, my own butter. I don't need their butter. All right, now where are you going? Go someplace. Do something. Come on, you can't sit there. That's where my legs go. Oh, I see. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, Mo. Here, buddy. Here. If life in small spaces. So if your good wipes fly off the counter and land on top of the bowl, the dog can't eat through them, and so he stands there to stare at them. until you finally figure out what's going on. And that's what was going on. So back to the chowder. I left up in Mendocino. We stay a little bit north of Mendocino, just south of Fort Bragg, in a campground there. We've been there many times before. It doesn't matter where it was. If you ever hear the story about chasing all of the FedEx drivers around to be able to get my satellite delivery, this is where it happened. Anyway, I had to get the ScoMa's chowder, so I drove down to San Francisco today. You know, like it's around the block, right? This is a sickness. It is. It's a sickness. Anyway, I'm biased. There's no doubt in your mind about that. I am definitely biased. If you know anything about me and eating out, ScoMa's is on the top of the list. Always has been. Can't remember how young I was when we first went in there. Probably on that trip, freaking John. This chowder is fabulous. It's going to need a little bit of doctoring up with my hot sauce when I go to finish it later. But if you thought you were going to learn anything about where to go get some chowder from watching this, well, there you go. They were all good. They're all worth getting. Even Moe's, you know, Moe's was the first one, and that's a chain. It is pretty good. A couple of the others were a little better. I'll try and summarize it all somehow in a blobbity blah blah going over the top of this. Not that it really matters. But if you really want, oh man, go to Sausalito. They make the same chowder at ScoMa's over there. It's just nod though to Charlie's. That one had the steelhead salmon chunks in it. Off the hook. Really liked it. Maybe a hair better than this, just for creativity. You know I'm a food critic, right? Yeah. I'm also a chef. And anyway, so ScoMa's right to the top of the list. Let's take a here, wait a minute. Another piece of bread. Hang on a minute. Gotta get some butter. Oh yeah. A little bit of that Kerrygold. I don't know what it is about bread and butter. Seems like it shouldn't be, but it is just wonderful. And the sour is everywhere inside your mouth with this bread. Not like when you get it most of the time in these deli bakeries. Not bad bread, but you're tasting it and you're going, yeah, that's sour, isn't it? You taste the sour? Let me take another bite, see if I can taste the sour. No, I'm sorry. This is the best sourdough ever. Why didn't I get a whole loaf? Huh? Answer that. I suppose it's a good thing you don't answer questions, Mr. Moe. All right, so that's it. I'm done with food. The jambalaya was really good. Finished that for breakfast at 3 in the morning the other day. So Vansgiving, that's what's coming up this weekend. Woohoo! Thinking about chowder. Thought I'd wrap up this video quickly with a kind of a look back over that short period of time where a man ate too much chowder and his alimentary canal revolted. But everything's fine. Life is good. We're out of that creamy mess. And let's just say, don't do that. Too much chowder in a short period of time is just not good for you. I will say, though, that ScoMa's chowder is the best. Above all else. No question about it. So creamy. So creamy. I mean, it was like even reheated. All right, bite your tongue. Even reheated. Creamy. Oh, so creamy. Clams. I love the way they cut the potatoes. You know, every ingredient needs to fit on a spoon together. Just the right size. Life is good. Anyway, got beyond that and got to stress test the plastic that's used in the T of my GSST. That stands for toilet. And all I can say is life is good. So, chowder experience, a win. Try any one of them. Catch you later. Uncle Orly, out.